What up, guys? Second episode even. Now, I've got Xbox Live. My mate gave me a 24-hour free trial. Then my other mate told me that he had a 1-month account laying around that I could have used, but I've already started this series, so no point stopping it. If any of you are wondering why my gamer tag is Welcome to Russia, I was originally going to be doing this with a Russian accent, basically being an FPS Russian knockoff, but then I changed my opinion, choice, or whatever you want to call it, mainly because I knew people would hate on me for being like him, and also cry about it because I was breaking into English voice at certain points, so I decided to just go straight for it. Straight into the action at the deep end here. I'm playing some random noob who has one decent player and he's a silver piece of shit, most likely. I go 1-0 up, he pauses it, we go back to playing a little bit longer, and then the game fucking weirds out, and it basically says you've lost connection to the host, I think it is. I go, oh, must have just lagged out of EA servers, and when I check, I get the coins if the game had finished at that exact score, that exact stats at that time. I don't know if it's something similar to the trigger glitch we saw with FIFA clubs. Those of you who play clubs will know what I mean. It is very irritatingly bitchy. But yep, there's my man. I can't remember his first name. Dominguez, plays for Valencia in La Liga. I call him my little Higuain. He just does everything that Gonzalo Higuain does, but only you can get him for around 600 coins. That's what I spent my first coins on that I got for beating AEK Athens, because I knew he'd be a class player. That's where the glitch happens. He's great getting his head on the ball, but he can get injured fairly easily. But I always find this, that whenever I start a new ultimate team, my players do get snapped hurt easily. I ended up with Lavezzi injured after I buy him. Not this game. This game I get my points, I go okay, going back in there, headstrong. I'm going to have 100% chemistry with booster cards, bit of a pussy really, and he just goes to town on me. It shows exactly how powerful chemistry is in this game. I never care about chemistry when it's this level. It quite simply is there to give you another aspect to look at, obviously, which I like, but it also means that it can fuck you over. Really can fuck you over. And he just goes to town with me. Keep the same team, because I'm just trying to save a bit of points. Don't know why I backed out there. Oh yeah, accident in a single player. Newbie move from me. Maybe that's why I deserve to get smashed. He seemed to get a lot of luck and all. Later on I chipped his keeper, but his centre back got there just in time. A fraction of a second, clears it for a corner. From the corner the keeper spills it, I go to hit it, and his defender just runs in the way. The AI controlling that defender just smacks me in the face and bounces off. Still, it was a very hard game and I deserve to get smashed, but I'm not going to bother showing you all the goals because I want to keep my dignity slightly intact, and also it'd be a bit boring to watch because they are all similar ones, that kind of counter-attacking feel. I'll chuck a couple in there. To be fair, I just got more and more wound up. Then at half-time I just thought, I'm going to calm, I'm going to stay calm, I'm not going to get mental, I'm not going to throw off the head, I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to play football. I set my thing to defensive and then I conceded one more goal. But after this absolute whooping that I get, you see here, bring the keeper out like a complete noob. I deserved that goal. I wasn't happy though because his players just outpaced mine and they were bronze hunks of junk. That's all I can describe them as, with hunks of junk that just don't have any purpose. You know, you never heard of any of them and they just outdoing my players. You know, Dominguez gets absolutely destroyed. I don't know why it took so long to kick off there. He's been having a crafty wank or something. You know, I just try to then play it through him, and I get round, get down the field. Yeah, here I go, equaliser. The player gets across, got a lot of pace, them two centre backs. Someone managed to keep up with Dominguez, he's an 82 pace. And they were bronze centre backs, so they'd have like 59. Keeper did well, he's good at saving, whoever that keeper is. But other than that, he just gets a flick on here, gets the touch, knocks it out. He was a good player, but it just pissed me off the way, like that, this player can just run straight through and then drill it low and perfect shot. You know, it shows he's I said to him, play me without your little chemistry and effect cards, and refused to, so that's his personal preference. So, you know, I'm not going to go and cry about it, but it did piss me off at that point. I was fuming half time after I sent him a very nasty message explaining my anger. And then half time, full time, sorry, 5-0, not as bad as it could have been if I would have continued to lose the rag. Kept myself some dignity, and I got a fair few coins out of it, which with that I then went and got Lavezzi. Only thing was, Dominguez got injured early on, so we'd have to wait to see what these two would be like up front with their destructive partnership abilities. I had to grab some quick bronze, had to grab a bronze pack quickly, because a couple of players were low on their contracts, so I'd be prepared. It took me a while to find a game after that, mainly because I backed on anyone with 100% chemistry, because I didn't want to lose the rag and just not play Ultimate Team anymore. And when I do finally get into another game, it's against this guy who has low chemistry. He's a fair, or I'd say is a noob, class him as a noob, but he gave me a good game. It was an enjoyable game too. He has a couple of gold players, one with a effect card and one's just a left back. He's playing a 4-2-2. I've said enough twos or too many twos. I get a good goal here. Just walking around, keep playing it back. Great work from my bronze players who are actually quite strong, straight through to here. My Superman, can't quite remember his name, Folakini I think you pronounce it. And he just gets a lucky deflection off the keeper and slots it home. Hey, I'm not going to complain. It's a goal for me. And after that last game, I was happy to have just scored. Get through there, simple finish, top corner, and then he gets a good bit of play here. Knocks it on. Poor from me. Could have picked out that player better. Saves it. Rebound. Should save. That point, I was just thinking to myself, got to stay calm. Stay collected. We went completely very quiet, both sides of us. It was more of a midfield battle for a long time then, until ball comes through. Keeper picks it up brilliantly. It's in the second half. I just get it down the wing. Great bit of work by O'Neill. I'm absolutely loving having him as a creative midfielder to Lavezzi. He's already shown exactly how good he is here. Gets the ball there. Does a brilliant dink with his left foot, I think that was. Hits the woodwork and goes in. Gets me a nice cheeky achievement. But of course, this is a brand new account that I'm on, doing this Ultimate Team series with. And then after that, he seemed to just, you know, kind of lose any effort he had, and I just started to pile pressure and upon pressure onto him. He was counter-attacking very well though, but I was managing to contain him. I had to start dropping a bit deeper. But my third and final goal does come from a similar position, but only on the opposite side of the pitch. Keeper throws it out. Lavezzi this time out here, I think it was. Yeah, down into super volley. Lavezzi, and a simple finish there. You know, if you're not going to pressure me, I'm going to just a lot more destructive when someone leaves me off like there. He comes across, he doesn't try and put pressure on, but I'm lucky to get that shot away. That's how it ends, and I get a good few coins from that, which I then decide to save. I think I then decide to save it. The coins I get from this game, I just save up these coins, and then the next game I get into, the guy is not playing. The guy's just not playing at all, and he seems to come back after I score a goal and then have a couple of other chances. I was just messing about more than anything, and it glitches out again. It seems to be whenever they seem to pause and then they do something in the menus that makes me lose connection almost. So if anybody knows what that is, again, just leave a message in the comments below, and I'll try and figure out how to avoid it if there is a way. Obviously don't kick their asses. And the final guy that I play, I have Shivu. Bring in Shivu, got him for around 500 coins. Brilliant choice for left back early on, because I'm a fan of the Ivanovic style fullback. That fullback who can go forward but is a lot better defensively. Finally get to start with Dominguez and Lavezzi. I have a couple people back out on me because they see my strike force, but this guy decides to play me. I see he has 23 chemistry. I think to myself, hey, this guy's got something up. He's with an 82 strike force. I just absolutely shat my pants. I was expecting the worst, and then I saw it's Adebayor and Ruud van Nistelrooy. So I was thinking, okay, this guy's going to pose a good threat, and then it just goes completely differently. I absolutely tear this guy to shreds. I think I end up winning 8-1. But up until the point where I got a couple goals ahead, it didn't feel right. It felt like he was going to give me a good run for my money, until I seemed to almost crush his soul again by just getting them goals. Just what a great start from me here though. Pick the ball up with Lavezzi. Eventually I just knock around a little bit through Lavezzi, and then just go on this solo run, cut back, a little bit of skill, slot it home, 1-0. I'm happy with that goal, hope you guys are. But then what happens next just absolutely shits me up. He just does pretty much the exact same, but pure from lucky bounces. Everything seems to go his way, and once again I'm just sat there going, shit, fuck my life. This guy's going to absolutely trounce me from just luck. Here, I get that call. Quite surprising actually. Bad pass from me there, idea, and knocks it there. He just gets a lucky attack, and because he's got Adebayor, same way I destroyed his defence I guess, he can just out-muscle, out-strength, outspeed me, and Van Nistelrooy gets in there, and it's a good finish. You know, I've really got to pick up a new goalkeeper, but you know, I can't help that. I think I end up winning this game 8 or 9-1. With an absolute destructive route from Dominguez and Lavezzi, and even one of my bronze players manages to score, which was a brilliant goal. I would have included it in, but I was, as you can see, 12-minute long video. I'm surprised most of you are still watching this. If you are, good on yous. After this game, I checked my coins and I decided to bring in Thiago Motta for the centre of midfield. Only problem is now I'm running low on contracts for a lot of players, and I think I could have ballsed myself over. Guess you'll have to find out next episode though. Peace.